Sure, let's see what you have. Rare candy, which is telling me about the value of taking photos. I'm not really thinking of doing that yet. Could with the mons I have, like the shiny Ampharos, but I'm not really thinking of doing that yet. I keep on getting more and more new requests. This is interesting. Ow! We're about to start filming. Please stay out of the way. Oh, I see you have a mega ring. You must be a formidable trainer. I'll have you know I'm a rather well-known movie director among those who know me. I wanted to capture some footage of the wild Pokemon here in Lumios, up close and personal with my Rotom phone. For my first shoot, I decided to focus on the vicious Pokemon that uses sharp fangs to tear its prey to shreds, Carvanha. If I'm being honest, filming a wild Pokemon up close and personal is, well, dangerous and scary. So I was hoping you to find some charitable trainers who could help us, by letting me film their Pokemon. Since you're a trainer, perhaps you have a Carvanha. If so, could I capture some footage? Carvanha, Menace of the Deep. I do have it, but do I have to put it in my party? I do. Wait, freaking ridiculous, man. Now then, let's film the next scene. Lights, camera, action. Watch out, it's a Carvanha. Help! It's nervous. Cut! What's wrong, Carvanha? You need to attack them, like, ferociously. I have stage fright. Director? I was looking up the facts about Carvanha between takes. Apparently it gets very timid when it's all by itself. What? How am I supposed to get the footage when I'm looking for it then? But now that I think about it, a Carvanha that's scared of humans. That's not bad. Not bad at all. It's not what I had in mind, but we might still get some really good footage from all this. Sorry, Carvanha. 3 dive balls and 2 medium experience candies. I'm sorry. We're tired. Not only were female, which made it sadder. Another side quest that I wasn't going to accept, but I might as well take it. Take as much as I can before the end of the main. Because then whatever I miss, I'm going to do in the next one. In the next time that I record. You can definitely tell for like when my throat is iffy, because for one, I don't talk much, and that if I do try to say a lot, it's just hard to. Oh, it's another one of these things where I'm gonna have to battle a trainer in order for it to work, or something about using thunder. This elevator's been on the fritz lately. I can usually get it up and running again with a well-placed punch or two, but not this time. Maybe it needs a bigger wallop than I can give. Pokemon's help. Looks like we're going to need a Pokemon's help to kick this thing into action. Pokemon have 2 categories of attacking moves. You know, physical and special. You can check a move's category from the same screen you use to change a Pokemon's moves. The icon for physical moves, yeah, we already know this. Elevator wall up a fighting type physical move. Like Brick Break. That's the only fighting type move I have. Kaboom! Oh, it's working again. I knew a fighting type physical move would do it. Nothing like a good whack to fix things up. Sure the machine's okay? It's fine, trust me. This is how we fix all our electrical appliances at the dojo. Anyway, thanks a bunch. This elevator, it would have been stuck without you. feel like I was like a force to connect it into an outlet. Muscle band. Well, we've seen a lot of muscle items lately. Except for this one that I think is the band that increases the damage dealt by physical moves. This headband exudes strength, slightly boosting the power of holder's physical moves. Not that. And yeah, because of Mega Wing, it wouldn't really do much. So that's why I'm giving it to Spike, because Spike has more physical moves. Still looking forward to Iron Tail being learned. Oh, an orange flower. It's about time. And a white flower. Now I just need a blue flower and then I'll finally have completed that quest. Alpha for the baby, red flower variant. Unfortunate. Oh, it's level 19. Plus it can Mega Evolve with a Mawile, as much as I wish it was just a Mawile. Okay, that sounds weirder, so never mind. Mawile. Catching Steel types level 25, got the medium experience candies. Heat Wave, I'm so excited to get that move at some point because Pidgeot can learn it and it's awesome. Because Heat Wave is one of the most powerful fire type moves that is special. And the only most powerful fire type move that doesn't have any lower accuracy. No. Hyper training. Ha! Whee! Throws your Pokemon to me. If they're at least level 50, I'll put them through hyper training. I don't have a single gold bottle cap, nor any regular bottle caps. Oh well. Don't think I need to worry about healing, so I think it's about time that I finally see this epic Mega Falinks, or really I'm gonna just call it Falinks. First I'm gonna do this. Max Revive. And Max Potion. Hello. Ivor Sensei's rigid movement, Gwen's light touch, and adaptability, they make a balanced team. You need to beat Ivor. We must beat Ivor. We will beat Ivor. This is time for Caesar's debut. At last you arrived. Gwen has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in this city, then Pokemon must be afforded to the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect the we hold there. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, Eclipse, shall we begin our match? Yes. Gwen, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. Challenger tickets verified. You are cleared to start a promotion match. There are places in life where you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'm the strong one here. I'll be climbing ahead then. Strength is power. Strength is justice. This is gonna be some epic theme, I'm pretty sure. I was right. Ah, this is epic. Oops. Really? There we go. Man, this guy's hard. I love this theme though. It's so cool. Oh no! I knew he was going to use something like that. Yep, there it is. Sorry. Here we go. Caesar's debut. Falinks. Time to see the epic showdown. Time to Mega Evolve, Falinks. Justice will win the day. It's Spartan time. I've seen this before, but prepare to be shocked all the same. It's fused together. Oh, it has Rock Slide. I'm screwed. Yep, that's that. Goodbye. No retreat, too. I'm dead. I'm gone. That's it. I'm just gonna do as much as I can. Oh, I barely won! That Falinks is crazy, though. Defeat. How incredibly unjust. Man, from an unofficial team member, no less. Victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. I am now ranked D. Man, that was hard. That definitely tells me I need to train more. And that I'm not at all over leveled. My justice didn't prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the ZA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Gwen. I want to give Eclipse my thanks. As token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept a small gift from me. Bowl Cup. Raises attack and defense stats for a short time. It was a good match, Eclipse. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you'll excuse me. We have reached rank D. I loved that theme, but dang, that was hard. Wow, it sounds like we had a lot of fun. Who'd have thought that X and Y axes would end up being clues in a missing person's case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is the most important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people in Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on those things we share? It could be that, or something like us all here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? Huh? Something the matter? Something the matter? Nothing to worry about. Lies! I'm more wondering if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh? That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, it's not as hard of a pass as you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. Maybe. No prize medals earned, obviously. Don't know why it's doing this. I'm so looking forward to being done with this. Next day. Why? Because not with this game, but with this video, and that's because my throat is just not agreeing with me. Good morning. Hey, it's just you this time. Originally it was just Lita and Townie. Now it's just you. That's new. No sign of Townie or Lita just yet. Man, I'm losing it. At last, I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Not for long. Now I can finally make some progress on sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. Performance sneakers. Think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for a sewing project. And they're not my size. Hey, Tony! Huh? Do you know where Townie is? Not here. She must have headed out earlier to be her helpful self around the city. That idiot! And apparently she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot. So we're in debt now. To this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. The ones who so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello. This is Eclipse, right? The kid who lives out and helps out at Hotel Z? Yes. Well, aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive. You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now, I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate, and I wanted to discuss a bit of money for your friend Townie borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Townie has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly step up by our office. You'll find it in the Blues District. We'll be waiting for you. What? What was that call about? About Townie? What? So it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number, Eclipse? How deep in trouble are we, exactly? Well, Townie didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Don't worry, Fluette. We'll get Townie out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems our only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested. Yeah, you're right, AZ. Especially since they've called two of us now. I can't get a hold of Tawny. Hey, Eclipse. If they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head on over with me, right? Sure. Thanks. I feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. What? Alright. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seems disreputable, yet I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. A request from the Rust Syndicate. Head to the Rust Syndicate headquarters. Not gonna do that. I'm gonna end my recording off instead. The number of wild zones has increased now, even though I haven't really gone to Wild Area 12, and now I think there's 15. Yep, 15. 13. We've caught Heracross and Vivian, Phantom, Scyther, and Pinsir. Let alone another Pokemon that we have yet to see. Pumpkaboo, Scolipede, Whirlipede, Haunter, I think, and whatever other one, and then, or maybe that's not Haunter. I don't know what it is then. Then where's 14 over here? Helioptile. I don't know what that Pokemon is over here. Apparently I've seen it before, but I don't remember what it was. And Onix. The rest is unknown. But I would love to see a Falinks in the wild area at some point. But for now, I'm going to end it here with the fact that we have 6 more requests to take care of. Along with the fact that I'm going to go to wild areas 12 to 14. Or 11 to 14. It's going to be a lot of training to be done for the next time. Pretty much going to try to make my Pokemon's levels be an even 50. And if I'm unable to do that for however long and everyone is like level 50 already, I'm going to also train up my other mons for that one trainer down there that wanted to see a Megamon. Like for one of them, a Mega Medicham. So I need a Pokemon that knows Slash. And then still need to find where the Panpour is, because I have no idea. All 5 forms of Flabébé. And I have the blue flower to find, I think. I got not what I meant to do. Just gonna check my boxes to make sure. I'm gonna search F Flabébé. Red, yellow, yellow again, orange and white. Yeah, so the blue one's left. I'm gonna be done now because good grief, my throat is even telling me that it's done. Man. Just, I've done so much talking and it's confirmed that my throat is sore. It started with just stuffiness and now it's turned sore. Just hoping it doesn't last long. It always happens during the cold weather. It's like, when the weather's like cold all of a sudden, my throat is not used to it. And I forgot to do a thing. I just hope I'm not too late to do it. Now, hearing my stuffy coughs I'm going to see how far I get here. I'm gonna talk as much as I can, but I might not record a whole thing if I feel like I'm gonna cough too much or not be able to do any voice acting. It already feels like I won't be able to do that, but I'm gonna still try, even though where we're at is that we're doing side quests, because the Rust Syndicate, the request from Rust Syndicate, I feel will be another major story progression. And what all I want to do before that happens is go through Area 10 or Wild Zone 10. Mainly go through Wild Zones 11 to 15. Good news about the link trades, I actually might be able to do that, and hence get the shiny charm. Gustern, which will be great if that happens. Sorry for coughing so much. So, we'll see what happens. First thing we're doing is the side quest near Area 1. I'm pretty much calling them areas. I know they're called zones, but I'm calling them areas. I can do a lot of voice acting, just I have my limits. I have to remember my team's levels because it's been so long. And I know what I want to catch for the last team member. I did say shiny Pokemon for one of them, but the other is Skarmory. If I ever get a Skarmory, if there's ever a Skarmory, I would love to have one. Oh my, we meet again. Remember me? I'm the perfumer who creates fragrances using materials from Pokemon. Having a good time. I've had another idea for a new perfume. Fresh snow that Vanilla produced with their breath. I already have one. Vanilla is so light, white and fluffy, just like ice cream cones. I'm awfully curious to find out what sort of scent they have. So if you could find me about Vanilla, I'd be very grateful. Please and thank you. Man, I'm definitely pushing myself too much. I was originally going to record this on the 6th, but I decided to try my best to see what happens, but now I feel like I shouldn't have. Ah, freaking party. I hate these quests because they say, bring in your party. And it's like, yeah, I don't want to replace any of my mons because then I'll lose them. I can't do high pitches. That's a dumb thing. The only thing I can do is vanilla, which is very close. But I can do higher. I could do higher, but I can't because it sounds like. Gosh, that's cold. Well, vanilla do exhale at minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit, so it makes sense. Regular snow doesn't have its own scent, but I feel like Pokemon Snow might just surprise us. Let's find out, shall we? My Vanilla perfume is all finished. Turns out Vanilla Snow has a softly sweet aroma. Who would have thought? Just a sniff of this aroma is enough to send a cool feeling through you. It's really quite mysterious. Oh, I just realized. This could be a huge hit in tropical areas like the Alola region. I'm seeing all sorts of possibilities. Pokemon perfumes have such potential, don't they? Let's work on them together again soon. Nice! Leaf Stone and 3 quiet mints. And she is still here. I'm gonna pretty much do 4 side quests and then just stop recording. Wait until Friday to do another. Plus I was gonna stream on the... Plus I did stream on the 3rd. But that was not much commentary. Maintenance duty, and I take my duty very seriously. But gee, am I ever thirsty. I wish I had something to drink. Something like fresh water or lemonade? Yes, I do. Fresh water, soda pop, lemonade, moo milk. Let's try that. That does look awfully refreshing. What? I can have a drink? Gee, thanks. Well, good luck, good luck. If you really want to use the elevator, I guess I can let you use it. Ah, that was refreshing. Because milk is technically a really good source of protein, just dependent on the kind. For me, I love goat's milk because it tastes so good, and it tastes so much different than cow's milk to me. But I'm fine with cow's milk at for the time being. I'm just saying that I love goat's milk, but in a public way, love goat's milk, but in the way of family, we're working on it. It's nothing terrible, honestly. Nothing to feel too sad for. Those two were mirroring each other. Also, sorry, Vanillite. If a shiny Pokemon showed up while I was stuffy, man, I would have issues. Then I would scream at an ugly voice, and you will all hear it. Rare candy. Ice Stone. Colorful screw over there and there. So I would have gotten one of them easily. And the other one I just got. Wonderful! Yes, in the end, it wasn't all that bad. Just that I won't be able to do a montage on time. I don't know how I managed to stay balanced on that. Yay! How many colorful screws do I have? That's the wrong button. 8. So I'm able to level up the... I think it was the candy one. Not the candy one. The one that was all about the mega shards. I gotta figure out where that was again. Because it's been that long. Oh. More likely to succeed at catching Pokemon. What was the other one? Experience points. More Pokegold, aka... Well, I call them Pokegold, so whatever. And this one's just defense for the trainer. I was just looking. What do you have to say? I get so happy when Canary responds to one of my comments. You there! Have you ever had someone use the move Protect against you in a Pokemon battle? It's only how a Pokemon uses Protect. It negates all incoming damage. But I actually prefer the move Detect. Sure, maybe Protect keeps your Pokemon safe for longer, but you can use Detect more frequently. Let's have a battle, trainer. Let me show you how strong Detect is. Better to Detect than to Protect. Except for it's not really all that useful. Sure. Now show why. It's like I can use a useless move and then use a strong one. All as simple as that. think it got poisoned. Good bite. It is a good move, not gonna lie, but it's still not really my favorite kinds of moves. How did we not detect this outcome? Ha! Woo! So, what do you think of how my Pokemon use Detect? Way different from Protect, right? They don't necessarily do the same thing. Not gonna yell. Sure, they prevent your Pokemon from taking damage. Detect is so much cooler, though. Call it personal preference if you must. In the end, finding your personal battle style is all that matters. Well, maybe not all that matters. Like how mine is to be tactical. Basically, just see what the opponent uses first before using my own. Sometimes that works and sometimes that doesn't. It's all dependent on the cards. Heart of the cards.